McGowan taking this on short notice, a last-minute sub coming in. He lost his last fight, and badly. Said he wanted to take the opportunity to get back right in the ring and take this chance, try to get a big win for himself. He's only got the one loss, 14-1-1. Gets Conway up on the ropes.
I think resume matters, and well, Joshua has the best resume of any heavyweight boxer.
I would say if you're doing power rankings, you're correct. But if you're doing championships, then 2 of the top 3 fought each other, with one being number 1, and that was Fury Wilder, and he beat Wilder. When 2 of the top 3 fight and one is number 1, he becomes the champ, and that's what Fury did. But I tried to maintain, even when I was at Wilder Fury, that the winner here will have business with Anthony Joshua. It's not like you're undisputed and there's no question. And Joshua has 3 of the major belts, and certainly he went back and regained his title.
Well, the best.
Round 3 here. Good sharp jab from Kieran Conway. Misses with the right hand. McGowan moving his head nicely. Beating Vernon Forrest is the real thing. Welterweight champion of the world.
You know, you mentioned losses, and Conway does have a loss on his resume, but that came as part of a 3-round fight. That was part of the Ultimate Boxer competition in the UK a year ago. So it is a loss, officially, but not traditionally.
McGowan's putting good pressure right here. This is his fight. This is McGowan's fight. Conway fights best when he's fighting behind the jab. You know, he has solid fundamentals, quick hands, but he has to use that height. Inside, it's all McGowan.
Good body work here on the inside. Macaulay McGowan has Conway trapped in the corner. Chris, you mentioned this is his game. Takes a jab up the middle, but this is where he wants to work.
He wants to put pressure on Kieran Conway.
Oof, that is 3 shots that he ate. He had an uppercut, right hand. So McGowan putting his body into Conway in the corner, but not throwing punches, and you can't do that, clearly. Look at another right hand off the ropes.
Well, this is what Conway wants to do. If you're going to get pressured, and if you're McGowan, you're not throwing punches and bunches at him. Just keep peppering with that jab, which is getting right through the guard.
He is knocking him around right now, and doing it from the corner. You rarely see that, but McGowan is waiting. Now he tries his combination. Good head work there by Conway, moving his head nicely. Chris Mannix, how do you have it?
Yeah, I've got 3-1 in favor of Kieran Conway. I gave the second round to Macaulay McGowan when he was putting better pressure on. Sorry, third round to Macaulay McGowan was giving better pressure on in that fight. But really, this has been largely controlled by the jab of Kieran Conway and his ability to fight off his back foot. He said coming into this fight, he wanted a fighter that would come straight at him. That's exactly what he has in front of him. I
think that's perfectly legitimate. Look, a lot of these rounds, and we try to discern for you what rounds we think are clear-cut and what might be close, because obviously a judge can have it differently. And judging is a difficult, subjective art. Good work again by Conway. Plenty of shots coming out. Right hand off the head again. McGowan coming back in.
Hands up. Kieran, hands up.
Still a lot of boxing to come here tonight. Live from London here on DAZN. Martin Bakole, Sergey Kuzmin. Next, big heavyweights head-to-head. Hughie Fury, Tyson Fury's cousin, will take on Marius Vach, gatekeeper in the heavyweight division after that. And then we'll get top 10 cruiserweight Lawrence Okolie taking on Nikodem Yuzhevsky. 12 rounds of cruiserweights before the main event. Joshua and Pulev. Landed with the hook and a nice jab to finish it off. Good work there by Kieran Conway.
Good round by Conway.
He's very effective keeping that jab in motion and keeping Conway, or keeping McGowan rather.
Oh, and down he goes, the hook. Sends McGowan to the canvas.
Look, that was a byproduct of the jab. He kept throwing that jab, followed up with the right hand. Conway's face, or McGowan's face, all busted up.
And Conway's not loading up, and he started doing that in the 7th round, and that's why he's having access. He's catching.
McGowan in trouble now. Conway, can he finish him off? Body shots going back to the head, looking to close the show. McDonald taking a closer look.
See how McGowan's not loading up on none of those shots. He's trying to get an angle. Excuse me, Conway is trying to get an angle on McGowan right there, and that's exactly what he needs to do. Punch with more fluidity and speed.
The way his face is cut up, too, really, it won't take much more before McDonald or a corner will stop this fight. Now relaxed with that left shoulder, looking to snap out a jab and take one more shot at ending this fight. Looks like McGowan has regained his energy. Nice combination to finish this round in the final seconds there. Finishes up with the right hand. Good combination work by Kieran Conway. Gets a knockdown and gets a bit more separation as he walks away in the final second of the round.
So 3 minutes left, they're gonna let him go.
I just don't see a moral victory, Sergio. And I get, you have a fighter's perspective, and I get that, and I respect that. But Brian just saw it last week with Santana against Josito Lopez. Like, was it a moral victory for Santana to keep going into the final round of that fight just so he get punched in the head?
Yeah.
No way.
He was taking a lot of clean headshots, too, in that fight, Chris. You're right. And I know I was surprised when we went to the corner. The corner was not even entertaining the notion of stopping the fight.
Work that fence on the jab. Work that fence. Big jab. Good bam. Right and the top. Come on, back up. Right, support it.
We've already had one surprise here today. We don't expect one here with 3 judges sitting ringside scoring this fight. Even with masks, even with visors. I think they can see what happened. And that's the fight. 10 hard rounds. Kieran Conway patient. Report card, Sergio, you like what you saw?
I'm really impressed with Conway. When I was watching videos, he's athletic, he's quick, he's smart. You know, he thinks in there. And we saw a little a mean streak to him once he had, you know, McGowan hurt. But credit to McGowan. I mean, he wasn't going anywhere, and he told us that. He said, "Man, I'm as tough as they get. I'm from the streets of Manchester," and he proved it tonight.
Let's get the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' score totals. Phil Edwards, 100-90. Bob Williams and Steve Gray both scored this contest, 100-89. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision, Kieran "Two Class" Conway.